Welcome back. Hopefully you know who I am by now. If not, it is your girl JB of Lil Miss JB Style, your pear-shaped shorty style guru. And we are talking best and worst purchases of 2021. This is the last video of the year and I thought this would be such a fun video to do. Looking at some of the things I bought, what I really loved, what I ended up returning, and giving you just an honest opinion of my purchases over the year. I did something very similar on my blog in 2019, actually sharing everything I purchased throughout the year, which was a lot that year. And it really drove me to try to be a little bit more conscious, a little more sustainable, and start off my year with a no spend month. So this is a great way for me to kind of recap how I felt my spending was for the year as I go into a no spend month in 2022. If you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe. I share all things chic and ways to just elevate your lifestyle. So follow along, turn on the bell notification, and don't miss a video from me. Let's get straight into it because I have had some major purchases this year. I have been spending, okay? But there were definitely some pieces I'm so glad I got. There are definitely some pieces I'm indifferent to, and there are some pieces where I'm like, wish I would have saved my money. So hopefully I can help you out in deciding like what probably you might want to skip on and what things are worth looking at. Of course, what brands to shop, especially as a pear-shaped shorty, sizing, all that fun stuff. If there's anything you like, there will be a link in the description below. I make sure to know whether it's old or sold out and try to link to something very similar in quality and in price. With that, let's start with something I'm really happy I bought. This L&A dress in brown. This is so comfy. I got this in a size medium. It is luxurious. I initially bought this because I really wanted more of a comfy maxi dress. I was headed to Mexico and I really just needed kind of a day dress, and this has not disappointed. I wore it, of course, all over Mexico, but then here's how I wore it in the summer, and again how I kind of wore it as the temperature started to cool, heading from summer into fall. It is a classic dress. Something like this can easily be dressed up or down, which is what I love about it. With a crop jacket and some knee-high boots, it's perfect for the fall and in winter for the warmer days. With a nice belt, I can dress it up for a chic evening in the summer. This is definitely something I'm really glad I bought, and even at the higher price tag, I say it is absolutely worth it. Like, I would buy again in several different colors if I needed it. One of my worst purchases, these boots. So in my mind, I really love the chunky sole. It's really fun, it's really functional. It makes sense, especially living in the Midwest where I get a lot of snow, slush. Like, these boots are fire, but the design for these were so terrible. I literally wore them this one time, even with socks. Like, my ankles were cut up, like they were cutting into my skin. It was not comfortable. And I'm sure you've had this issue, especially if you've tried to buy some thigh-high boots that have kind of the elastic. They don't stay that well. Like, these did not stay up. And no matter how I tried to pair them, here's a different way I tried to style them, it just wasn't giving the effect I was going for. So those got sent back. I had to get my money back. It was not worth it. I will say that I'm trying to find a similar pair, maybe in a knee-high or even like a calf ankle boot situation, because I really do like the idea of the cream boot. I love the idea of the chunky sole, but the thigh-high option, Stradivarius, like, I've gotten some clothes from them, but these boots were not giving. They were not giving at all, not in the least. So the next best purchase of mine for 2021, honestly, all my matching sets. Like, I got this one from H&M, this one from NAKD, this one from ASOS. I feel like I cannot believe I waited so long to get as many as I have. I literally am purging my closet right now, and all of my old sweatsuits that I thought were gonna be cute and like, they're gone. They're absolutely gone. These matching sets have replaced them. They're so comfortable, and they're something that I'm gonna be able to wear year after year after year. And what I love is they're versatile. I talk about this very often. For me, one of the most important factors beyond the material, what it's made of and how it fits, is how often I can wear it. I love clothes I can easily mix and match and will go with a lot of things, because that makes it a lot easier to get dressed, especially when I'm in a rush. But having a matching set also, it's great because I don't have to think about it. I have a top, I have a bottom, I can add a jacket, I can add some boots, I'm out the door. Like, a matching set is just necessary. I absolutely cannot say enough good things about the matching set. So another worst purchase of 2021, this green sweater dress, in my mind, Okay, so the color I like. I was surprised how much I like the color because it changes from season to season, going from really nice and tan in the summer to a little more pale in the winter. I'm very wary of like the shades that I buy because I don't want to look any paler than I already am. I just don't like that for myself. So I was surprised about the shade of green. I really like the color, but this sweater dress just wasn't giving. I saw it on a different influencer in cream, and she made it look so chic. She paired it with some wide leg pants, but this sweater just really isn't giving. Like, this is one of those things that if you see it look good on somebody else, I promise you they were contouring their body and hitting you with the angles and the freaking lighting, because on its own it looks like a sack of potatoes. I wouldn't recommend it. Even in the other colors, honestly, it's a skip. I understand that the price point is there, but she's not giving what she is supposed to. She was not giving what she is supposed to. Another best purchase of 2021, my sneakers. I will not lie, I've gotten a couple of different sneakers, two of which are the Nike Air Force One. So I have this one in the Cream Disrupt and this one that is the Nike Pixel with the animal print. But I also got these New Balances too. They're super comfortable. And it's not that I wasn't a sneaker person beforehand, but honestly, for me, sneakers kind of come and go. It's like, I love sneakers, I'm obsessed with sneakers, then I'm like, oh, sneakers, they're not chic, they're not rich auntie, no. But I'm back, but after I had my second ACL surgery, which, yes, your girl has torn her ACL twice, and I tore it back in 2019? No. And I actually tore it back in like 2018. So since then, there's been a revival of sneakers in my closet, and I'm really, really glad I got these couple. I never really have white sneakers, and they just go with so many different things, especially for winter. I feel like winter whites and the creams, it's just like, and it's also something unexpected. I like to use white as an unexpected color, where a lot of people might choose the safer choice, like black. So I really love these sneakers. I think that if you are in the market for sneakers, I understand why I'm seeing the Nike Air Force Ones everywhere. I get that they're on trend, but they're super comfortable, so I get it. They're worth their money, would recommend. Another worst purchase, and I feel like I'm not supposed to say this, but my Bottegas. Hear me out. They're actually really comfortable. I love the grips on the bottom. What it is, it's that raffia. So the design that drew me into it, which was that raffia bottom that looked absolutely amazing, is its downfall, because I don't think they thought about, or I don't know if they do any testing. So I don't know if they do any testing. If you didn't know, by day I'm a material science engineer. I work on performance of materials, specifically interior vehicle. So think leather, PVCs, fabrics. And so I test stuff like this all the time. So in my mind, for a designer and paying that larger price tag, I'm thinking there are some standards. Like, okay, we've tested the wear. We're going to make sure that somebody slipping this on and off and walking around in it all day, this raffia isn't going to loosen up and frizz up. Like, it's a little hard to see, even though I have this really great lighting for once. But the inside, like, you can kind of see it's like got all this buildup, and the raffia is really like the raffia is just really coming up, and actually it's like, it's uncomfortable. Like, this material is just actually uncomfortable to walk on. Like, the shoe itself is comfortable. Like, the grip is awesome. The heel is not a bad height. Even the elastic making my feet look like some sausages is not bad, but like this, it's killing me. Like, one of these little like fibers like sticking into your toes, it's so uncomfortable. It's just like, ugh. Like, so from a comfort perspective, these are definitely more of a like special occasion, maybe beach, tropical getaway shoe. But like for an everyday wear, like these weren't it. I'm a little sad about that, because I did ask quite a few influencers that I saw this shoe on, and they swore up and down it was so comfortable and it held up really well to wear, and here I am disappointed. So on the bright side, I've had some really great success with black owned brands, specifically Brandon Blackwood. You've seen this bag. Here's how I styled it. Literally with almost everything, I have been obsessing with brown. Brandon does a great job. I'm really praying he makes the Arlen in white. I feel like that is the next like bag he needs to do, because I will be obsessed. It will get worn with everything. So Brandon, if you are watching, please consider the Arlen. Did a nice white, ivory, maybe even a cream color. Your fans, thank you. But this bag goes with so much stuff. I was really, really surprised, because I usually don't gravitate towards what feel like simple bags, even though the texture really elevates it. The design of the bag is just kind of like simple, and I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I love it. I love it. If you're on the fence about getting this style of bag from Brandon, buy it. You're not gonna be upset. Honestly, all of my stuff fits in there. It goes with everything, and it, like I said, the texture elevates it, so it's perfect. Another worst purchases, this matching set from H&M, which I'm so upset. Okay, so stylistically, right, the zebra print, it's there, but this just was not well done. Like, the fabric on this catches easily on everything. Like, I have a couple of runs in the pants and in the top. Like, it's not as breathable. The pants, like, usually H&M pants are like it for me as a pear-shaped woman. Like, it snatches in at the waist, but it gives me room in the hips. But these pants were not it. Even though I styled it 4 different ways, and even though I do still wear it, it's not one of my favorite purchases because it's really not quality. It's really not quality. And I know that you might be thinking, well, Jordan, you got it from fast fashion, like you shouldn't expect quality. That's not true. I have had tons of pieces that I love, have worn for years. An example is these pants from ASOS. I've had these for almost 6 years, okay? Zipper's not broken. They still fit. Like, it is still in immaculate condition considering I wear these like at least once or twice a month, right? But like, for this to like easily run and like catch and snag on stuff, I was so upset because H&M usually does a good job. Like, H&M usually does do a great job of giving you good quality at affordable prices. So I was really disappointed because I wanted to love this set because it is zebra print, which, as you know, and I do like it enough that I'll wear it, but it's not the most comfortable thing when I have it on. Like, and it kind of shows, I feel like, in my face when I wear it sometimes because it's just like, it's just okay. Another really great purchase, orange, anything orange right now. I got this Hanifa skirt, this slip dress from ASOS, and this dress from Zara. I was on the fence about wearing orange because honestly, I just didn't think it was my shade, and I find it really hard to wear brighter shades of orange, but I'm convinced that I just have been tripping the last couple of I've been tripping basically the whole 30 years of my life because I look good. Like, do we see this dress? You see how they look. Like, orange is clearly meant for me, and yet I keep trying to pretend like it's the plague. So I will say orange pieces, especially with the fact that like dopamine dressing or color clashing or just wearing a lot of bright, vibrant colors is going to have a huge moment in the new year in 2022. These are pieces you're going to be seeing me repeat, especially when the weather gets warm, because I am a warm weather person like me. Like, I just be trying to survive winter, if I'm honest. But you're definitely going to see these pop back up all 2022. I'm so excited to wear them and show them off because your girl look good. Another worst purchase. We wore what? Yep, I gave Daniel Bernstein my coins. Cancel me now. And I bought these tiger print pants. I got them on sale. Like, I have this tiger print swimsuit. I really wanted pants to go with it. I really wanted the look, the vibe, the aesthetic. For what are supposed to be beach pants, like, they are not breathable. They are uncomfortable. Like, the fabric is just not, it felt cheap, which is really disappointing. But also knowing Danielle Bernstein and understanding just how her whole brand has kind of been built, I'm also not surprised. Like, so it's more shame on me because I probably should have known better before buying these, but I really, really, really could not find anything similar to give me the look I was going for. So I was like, this one time, it's on the sale, like really super discount. Mistakes. So anything you see that's cute of hers, just assume it's going to be really like cheaply made and you're just paying too much for it. So I would skip out on any of her stuff, in my opinion. Before we get into the rest of the pieces, what have you bought that you are loving, you cannot wait to wear again and again and again? Let me know in the comments below, what is your best purchase of 2021? And also, what is your worst purchase? What is something you're like, why did I even spend my money? Because it's not giving. It just is giving disappointment. Let me know. I'm so curious. Another really great purchase for me, this romper from Birdbee. It's a local Detroit boutique. I got it in brown and in black. I wore these so much. I still wear the rompers around, and I still wear them like around the house to lounge, and they're so comfortable. They're so flattering, which I'm so surprised because honestly, I'd never envisioned myself looking good, looking nice and snatched in something like that, but I looked good. And there's so many ways you can actually wear them. And there's so many ways you can wear them. I was on the fence because honestly, I wasn't sure if it was too streetwear for me, if it just wasn't gonna be, if it was just something I was trying but really wouldn't love. I love it. I love it. With a blazer, with some knee-high boots, like the rompers are giving. They're giving. Another worst purchase, and if you've watched any of my haul videos, you know what's coming. The Forever 21 pants. These brown pants, look. The color is amazing. The actual style itself is amazing. The zipper, that zipper and I, like, the struggle. So I literally struggled to get it zipped, and what would happen is I could get it zipped all the way up, but then it would pop open, and then I would be stuck trying to get the zipper back down. So then my bright idea was, I'll just go ahead and put in, the little eye hooks, right? Which has been an okay fix. And that's what I'm so disappointed about. The style of these pants are so good. And the color is so good. Like, to try and find leather pants, faux leather pants in this color is so hard. And to fit like this, difficult. That zipper. I'm this close to going to my tailor and seeing if we can come up with something different besides a zipper, because I love the style. And they are comfortable to wear, but that zipper be stressing me out. And now having the eye hooks also stresses me out when I'm taking pictures, because I'm worried you're gonna see them instead of it giving the illusion of like the zipper actually being closed. So yeah, those you could pass on. On the best purchases side, this Shein belt, it's a moment. I got it both in black and this nice camel color. Amazing. Super snatchy, snatch. Like, I was not sure how I felt about the low belt, because I've had such a struggle with wide belts and like waist belts, because I don't really have a long waist. I really have a short torso. And so I have tried wide belts in the past, and they have just looked so awkward and so weird. But this one, I get why the influencer girlies be wearing them, because it gives everything. If you're not ready to invest in the low belt, which honestly I'm eyeing up and trying to decide which one I want to invest in, this Shein belt honestly was totally worth it. Would recommend, hands down. I just love it. It elevates any outfit like in an instant, and it was under I think it was under $20. Like, you cannot go wrong. Another worst purchase, and it's not even like the worst, okay, but it was definitely disappointing. So I got this Andrea Imaya. I feel like I'm gonna get hate for this. The Rennie dress in orange. Look, I love the dress, but it's not meant to be moved in, which feels really frustrating, because if you watched the commercial, if you watched the promotion for it, the campaign for it, it's this joyous, everyone's dancing, the party, you're moving. There is no stretch in this dress, okay? And I walked into a bamboo forest with this on and had to literally bunny hop up the different stairs, because I was afraid if I took too big of a step, I would rip the dress. Like, it's that tight at the bottom, and like, there really is not room for movement. There's not room if you decide to there's not room if you put on a couple of pounds. It's not forgiving in that way, which I'm really disappointed about, considering how much the dress is. I understand that kind of fabric, it's hard to give it stretch, but I feel like it could have been better thought out then. I feel like it just could have been better thought out, because for the price point, and for the price point, and again, for how it was marketed for being moving and being like a good party summer dress, I can't really move in it, if I'm honest. And so that was really disappointing. It's flattering. It's amazing. I wore it on our boat cruise, dinner, soiree, and like, even sitting, it just wasn't even entirely comfortable, which was so disappointing, because it's such a pretty dress. It's such the perfect color. Like, the concept is there, but I feel like there's just a couple of small tweaks that they need to make for it to really be like that dress. So I would definitely say buy with caution if you're looking at this dress, because I know she dropped another color. It's very true to size. So if you want room, you're better off going a size up and getting it tailored to fit you to give some room, versus getting your actual size, because again, there's just no stretch. It's not forgiving. To end on a positive note, another best purchase, this H&M puffer coat. I won't lie, I cannot believe I was team I will never be seen in a puffer coat, because I live in the Midwest. Like, it is cold. It gets to -20. Like, who did I think I was? Like, I'll just wear enough layers A puffer coat, if you're gonna be outside, is essential. And this brown one from H&M, I love it so much. Unfortunately, it is sold out, but the color is perfect. And what I love about it, and something that you hear me talk about very often, I like pieces that are different. So I don't mind buying like a puffer coat, even though everyone has a puffer coat. But if I'm gonna buy something that I feel everyone has, I want to find a version that feels different enough that I stand out. And that's just one of the little considerations that I always take into account as I'm looking at pieces. It's if this piece isn't unique on its own, or if this piece is something I see so many other people with, is there a piece that's a little bit different than the one everyone else is wearing? Or is there a way I can wear it that everyone else isn't wearing it? And those are just small things I keep in mind, because I do like to look a little bit different. I do like to stand out. Not that there's anything wrong with going with the crowd and dressing, because, you know, the crowd is fashionable these days. Like, the crowd has all the tea and all the tips, and they are looking immaculate. There's nothing wrong with it. But I've just always liked that. That's always just been something, like, my dad has always, you're a black whale, you know, we dress up, we got our own little. And that's something I've always carried with me, especially as I dress and express myself through style. With that, thank you so much for watching all the way through. I am so blessed, honestly, that you continue to watch my videos, watch to the end, you like the videos, you share it, and you support me and give me this platform to hopefully help you elevate, get to that next level, get outfit inspiration, learn tips and tricks on how to shop, find brands that work for you, clothes that work for you, dress your body in a way that you feel amazing. And that's what I really hope that I help you do. On top of course, showing you chic things in terms of home decor and travel, I do know that clothing is power, and it's something that we put on our bodies every day, and it makes a difference. It really does. So I hope that I'm helping you get to where you want to get to in terms of your style, because queen, you deserve it. I cannot stress that enough. You deserve to feel like luxury. You deserve all the things that you are manifesting for yourself. And I really hope that I'm giving you the tools and empowering you to take those steps that you might have been afraid to take to get there. So thank you. Seriously, thank you so much, because without you, I wouldn't even have this platform. I wouldn't have a reason to do what I do and come on here. And it means so much to me. Thank you. And have a happy new year, a good holiday, however you are spending it, whether you're at home with your loved ones, you're having a soiree, you're getting out there and shaking your groove thing, shaking the yummy yams, you know. Enjoy yourself. Life is short, and I really want you to live it to the best that you can. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in 2022. Bye.